Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl Ifejos and this is Chat with Jola. Like I promised you guys about this old care job of a thing. I'm going to gist you how care job looks like and what it entails. And you know, this video is for those who just got their visa or those who are planning to come into the UK to start up something. You're trying to relocate, you're trying to sell all your property, you're trying to sell everything from, to come over, but you need to prepare your mind on something. What job will I be doing when I get here? So this is the first thing you need to do. What exactly is care job? Care job is just like the word entails, taking care of people, caring for old people. You could care for children, but it's just the word care. Imagine taking care of your grandmother. At some point in our lives, we've been able to take care of people. Is that right? Now, they're taking care of old people who can't really help themselves. When a lot of people hear about this job, like, you don't hear about this job. Hey, you go park shit tire, you go do this. See, let me tell you something. The important thing is not every time you do all those messy parts. Yes, there's always an irritating part of the game. To be frank with you, I know we'll say so it be, I won't cover up anything. There's always an irritating part of the game, but trust me, that is not all it entails. Sometimes you have to work in the kitchen, sometimes you have to work doing the cleaning, you have to do, it's not every time you need to take care of them. And whereas they attach you to someone, they don't just entrust, it takes time for them to entrust someone in your hand. They attach you to someone doing the job, and it's not when you're doing the whole packing of the thing. All you just do is you're going to dump the old waste. Okay, now I just landed in the UK. What's the first thing? Obtain your BRP. Your BRP is your permit to work. Okay, now you've gotten your BRP, which is a little card you'll be having. You tender to show them that, okay, I have my permission to work now in the UK. What is the next thing you need to do? You need to go for training, because these are things that that you've not seen some equipment before. You have the oils, you have the sling, you have the sliding sheet, you have a lot of things which you're going to use to assist those people. And these are the things you've not seen before, where you need to learn about how to raise the bed, a lot of things. That is why you need training, especially if you know that you are new in this field. You need the training. The training happens just a day. I think, yeah, it happens in my own side. It happens every Monday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. These are the things you need to do. You pay at least £90 now. After your training, what's the next thing? You start searching for agencies around. Now, you have different agencies with their name. There are thousands of agencies in the UK who recruit people like you coming to work for them. When you work for them, you get paid. And how do you start working with them? I'm not going to market for any agency. How do you start working with them? They're going to request for your BRP, they're going to request for your passport, they're going to request for your training certificate, and DBS. DBS is just to show you the security background. Are you sure I'm not working with a thief? Are you sure you don't have any criminal record? Because if you have a criminal record, you can't work in care homes. You get what I'm saying? So after that, the agency brings you into their home. They tell you what you need to do. When you've processed your DBS, after you've gotten your DBS, which takes at least 2 weeks for processing. So now you have gotten your agency. You already have the agency you're working with. Your agency tell you, oh, this is the amount I'm going to pay, because different agencies operate with different amounts of pay. We have your agency, some people will pay £8, some people will pay £9, some people will pay 10.50. During the day, during the night, some people will pay, sometimes it's always very high during the weekend, some pay you 20. Some people that say they want £20. My brother first enter here and first see how it operates first. So different agencies have different payments. So now you do your work with your agency, the next step is to start the job. Yes, the job, but that's the most important part. And that job is a video for another day. Starting your job is a video for another day. Trust me. Many people say it's not only care job, it's not only care you see in the UK, but that's the most popular amongst of all jobs. There are other jobs like warehouse. If you want to go and pack carton, it's free. If you want to work with this, it's okay to work with warehouse. But my brother and my sister, if you like code, go outside. Your temperature is for my temperature. Show you garage. If you don't garage, forget about it. So if you know you want to make your money fast, you want to pay your school fees, you want to do this is where the money lies. To be frank with, this is where the money lies. I'm out of this. I'm going to teach you the first experience, how you can go about your first experience in care job. Lastly, before I round up, after you've gotten your agency, like I said, you are going to also have your national insurance number. I forgot that. You need your NI number. Your NI number will be where your remittance of tax will be for every amount you get. For instance, you work like 12 hours and you already calculated like, I'm going to have like £120. So excuse me, please, because you have to pay tax. All right, tax is what you're going to be like, you're going to verify, but tax will be like to shrink you back. So you have to pay tax for every amount you work. For every number of shifts you have, you're going to pay tax for each shift you get. I'm open for correction, but that is what I've noticed so far with my own payment. You pay your tax for every shift you go on. Last but not the least, When you're done with all this thing, you submit all this to your agency and they tell you the number of things to do, then you start your job. So just a quick recap for what I have said. Care jobs is where you take care of people in the UK, even those old when you take care of old people living in the UK. And the important thing you need to have first when you want to start this job is you need to have your training certificate, you need to have your international passport, your BRP, the card, you need to have your NI, your national insurance number, where your tax, they remove the tax from. Yes, these are things you need to have, and you need to choose the best agency. For you to have a good agency, you need to make your findings, ask questions, make your research. All right guys, I'm going to drop the video here. I'm going to put a stop to the video, and in my next video I'm going to talk to you about the first experience you get when you get a care home and how to go about it. You'll see your girl Ifejola. Don't forget, this is Chat with Jola.